John Baird with I Love Colorado Beer podcast. I Love Colorado Beer is your home for craft beer news and festivals. Just go to ilovecoloradobeer.com. Today on our show, we have Scott Vitale with Spigot Labs. He's going to be telling us a little bit about the Belgian Brew Fest that's happening on April 29th from 1 to 5.
Yep.
All right. Scott, cheers. So, first off, who came up with the idea to have Belgian Brew Fest?
So it's kind of a funny story. It's a little bit of a case of technology looking for a beer festival, if you've heard of such a thing. So I run a company called Spigot Labs, and I think we're probably going to talk a little more about that later.
We'll get there. Don't get ahead of us.
But so I've been looking for a brew festival to really get things kicked off and show off this technology and how it works. And so I've been looking for a small festival, something I could really capture easily and prove out the technology and move from there. And so after talking to a few organizers, I was having trouble finding one that was just the right size, that was small enough and willing to try out something new. And so I started thinking about festivals in general. Like, what do you need for a festival? You need a brewery to host it. You need breweries to come and pour. And you need organizers to help take care of the festival. And so it struck me one day, why don't we just build our own festival? Why don't we make the very first festival for Spigot Labs be our very own festival? And so I talked to my very good buddy Ryan Evans, who runs Brews Beers, and they opened up about 9 months ago, and I was like, hey, what would you think about getting some more people in the door and doing a beer festival outside at your place in the spring? And he was like, yeah, I love it. I'm totally down for it. I only have one request. I want it to be a Belgian beer festival. So I was like, fine, no problem. We can cover that. So that was kind of where Belgian Brew Fest all came from. A little bit of luck, a little bit of serendipity, and here we are.
Well, wonderful. So it was your idea. You're the brainchild for Belgian.
I'm the brainchild, but only in like the very most basic way. Like, hey, we should have a beer fest. I have a team of people, including Ryan, including a couple guys that run Westy Fest up in Westminster, and the four of us are really the ones putting together this festival, and I couldn't have done it without them, for sure.
So you talked a little bit about why Belgian Beer Festival, but tell us a little bit more. Like specifically, it had to be Belgian. Why Belgian?
So Brews Beers is a Belgian-style brewery, and that's pretty much all they make. And for a lot of people, Belgian styles really conjure up this idea of this yeasty, kind of like very overwhelming flavor. And what I've found, what my wife has found, what all our friends have found is that Brews has a very interesting way of making Belgians. And yes, they make a lot of those traditional Belgian styles, but they also make a ton of Belgian styles that are completely different from anything we've ever had before. So I'm drinking a blueberry Belgian stout right now. And it's delicious, right? I could never get it anywhere else. And so Ryan and Charlie Gottenkinney, the two founders of Brews Beers, they have a real passion for Belgian beer and are passionate about stretching Belgian beer and making different types and really finding something that works for everyone's taste. And so I was psyched, when Ryan said, yeah, let's do a Belgian Beer Fest. I was like, sure. You've got the Belgian beer to show off. I think it's the best Belgian beer around, in my opinion. And so yeah, it was a great idea, I think, to kind of show it off and showcase not just Brews, but the other breweries in the Denver area that are also producing some really, really interesting Belgian.
So Belgium, the country. Do you believe that all countries should have their own beer festival?
I think there should be some qualifications. So there's some countries that we really don't want a whole festival based around their beer. Like, everyone loves having a Corona on the beach, but I'm not going to start a Mexican beer festival. It's just not on the cards.
Not you personally.
Right.
Not that you're holding it against anybody.
Yeah. I would maybe go to one, but I'm not going to start one myself.
So there's a lot of different beer festivals in Colorado. What makes this festival different from all the other festivals?
I think the focus on Belgians is definitely a big one. There's going to be all Belgian beers there. Some of them are going to be really high octane, 10, 11, 12%. So in a lot of ways, we took a lot of inspiration from the Big Beer Fest in Breckenridge, where it's all about depth of flavor and really interesting experience with the beer, not so much about getting drunk. We're shooting for a higher end festival, something that can please even the most selective beer drinkers. And so, because it's the first year, we're trying to keep it small. We're trying to keep it very select in terms of who we have coming and what we have being poured, and so we really think that it's going to be a great festival this year and for years to come.
So would you say there's a different clientele for this festival as compared to other beer festivals in Colorado?
Yeah, I think this festival, especially if you compare it to Great American Beer Fest or some of the larger festivals, that's definitely not the atmosphere that we're going to have at this festival. It's more focused on the beer, the quality of the beer, and it's also in a very hip, sort of up and coming area of Denver. So that's also something I've learned just recently. So Brews Beers is here at 67th and Pecos. This is actually part of a neighborhood called Midtown, which was built out within the last year or two. And it's a really interesting sort of, like I call it Stapletonian. It's a very Stapletonian neighborhood. So lots of nice brand new houses, nice yards, and very close to Denver. I live in City Park, and it's about a 15-minute drive for me, and so it's a kind of a great little suburb neighborhood that's close and accessible and very family oriented. And I think the festival is trying to build on all of that. Right? We have the quality beer, we have a community built around brews already that is young families and young professionals. And, so I think the atmosphere at this festival is going to be fun. It's going to be very inclusive, very all sorts of families and people there, just enjoying the sunshine and enjoying the Belgian beer.
So tell us about the fun things that are going to happen at the festival. Games, and events, and prizes, anything like that.
Yeah, so we've got two live bands that are going to be there. So we have Velvet Compass, who's kind of a modern, I would call a modern jazz band. Really great originals and covers of different things. So they're going to be playing first, and then second, we're going to bring in the Goonies, which is an 80s cover band. They play all kinds of shows all over Denver. They're a lot of fun, really high energy. And honestly, I'm an 80s kid. I love that kind of music, and I think having a beer festival is a lot of fun too. So in addition to that, we'll have a couple other vendors there that are kind of out of the ordinary. So my good friend Eileen runs an organization called Colorado Pet Pantry, and they help families that are in need feed their dogs, and they do it through donations of dog food and supplies. And so Eileen is going to be there as well with her little table talking about the things that she's doing for the community. And really it was, we sort of built out this festival around all of our passions. So Ryan definitely has a passion for Belgian beer. I have a passion for technology and 80s music, apparently. And then, also dogs. My wife and I have a dog. Our friends all have dogs. And so incorporating that sort of dog-focused, beer-focused, technology-focused, it all ties together really well. And I'm really excited about it.
So it's necessary to have some food when you go to a beer festival.
Yeah.
Tell us about the food options you might have.
Yeah, so especially if you're drinking 8, 9, 10% beers all day, I would highly recommend getting some food. So we're bringing in 4 different food trucks all from the Denver area, kind of a wide variety of tastes. So we have the Little India truck coming in, the Rocky Mountain Cheesery, Street Frites, which is like fancy Belgian street French fries, and the 4th one,
Basic Meats
Pizza. Thank you. So really a great variety, some ethnic food, some pizza, some French fries, a little of everything, and who doesn't love like a giant grilled cheese after drinking a big beer? So yeah, lots of food options as well.
So that was a lot of fun. Now I'm going to do it again. So tell me about all the different breweries that are coming to the festival.
So this is a little bit of a test, I think.
Yes, yeah.
You
noticed that?
Do I actually know all the 10 breweries that are coming to the festival? So of course, Brews will be there. They'll be headlining with a booth outside, as well as pouring beer inside. And then we have a variety of other breweries, mostly from kind of the northwest side. Fate Brewing is coming all the way down from Boulder. And then we have Briar Common, who's over in Jefferson Periodic is a great story too. Those are some friends of mine that I've known for years and years that opened a brewery up in Leadville. So they're the world's highest craft brewery, and they've been operating in Leadville for I think about a year and a half. Don't shoot me if I'm wrong there. But they have a really great selection of beer, and when I told them about this event, Chris and Ozzy and the team at Periodic were psyched to come down and kind of show off some of their beer on the front range, because that's something they don't get to do every day.
And then Gemini as well. I think that's number 10, right? If I have 10 fingers, Gemini beer.
Yeah, so Gemini is actually a small, they call themselves a gypsy brewing company. So they're, I think, based out of, I want to say Broomfield. Again, don't shoot me if I'm wrong there. But they do distribution only. So they bottle, they don't have a brick and mortar location, but they bottle all kinds of interesting beers. Big focus on Belgians for them as well. And so they'll be pouring a bunch of interesting stuff.
Great. So now we're done putting you on the spot. That was kind of tough. I'm sorry.
Cheers.
All right. Yeah. Cheers. All right. So, which is the best brewery that's coming to the festival?
That's really putting me on the spot. That's really putting me on the spot. I mean, honestly, Brews is my favorite Belgian brewery. I said that once before. I'm not saying it just because we're hosting it here.
Well, we are here at Brews, so
yeah, we are
thank
at
you
Brews,
to Brews. Yes,
in front of their
thank you.
fermenters. But yeah, I really do enjoy their beer, and I enjoy the variety of beer that they have. So yeah, I'm drinking a Chuck Berry Stout right now. They have an Atlas Quad that is to die for, and at 12%. Be careful you don't have too many. So yeah, I think their selection of beer and this atmosphere is great. So this is definitely up there as one of my favorites.
All right, Scott, tell us what Spigot Labs is and what you guys do.
Yeah, so Spigot Labs is actually an idea that I got while I was working at the Great American Beer Fest years and years ago. So I've been a volunteer for years and always poured for a number of different breweries, and I've also attended. And as an attendee, my biggest frustration was waking up the next morning and having absolutely no idea what I tried the night before. And I think everyone can relate to that. Like anyone that's been to a beer festival knows what that feels like. And maybe you can narrow it down, to what region or what brewery, but it's just not very good. And then there's the beer nerds who walk around. No offense if this is you, I don't know, but there's the beer nerds that walk around with notebooks and they're taking notes on each and every beer they tried, and those notes just get more and more illegible as the day goes on. So all of this to say, I came to the realization that I needed to build something, technology. I'm a software developer by trade, so I wanted to build some technology that would solve this problem and let me have at least a decent shot at understanding what beer I tried, what beer I liked, where to get it, how to follow up, and actually get something out of the festival other than one night and a good time.
Which is important too.
Yeah. But I wanted to do both at the same time.
Right.
Yeah. So that was kind of the genesis for Spigot Labs. I had also done some work in the RFID world, so RFID was kind of a natural solution. For those who haven't heard of RFID, that's like the badge that you use to go into the building. You walk up to the building, scan your badge, the door unlocks, and you walk in. So that same technology can be applied to all kinds of things. And so I thought, what if we could apply that technology to the bottom of your tasting glass? And so now, as you walk around the festival, you can tap your glass and track all the beer that you tried, and actually have a real shot and knowing what you have.
So what's a glass look like?
Yeah, so I have one right here. Surprise, surprise. So these are actually our tasting glasses from the beer fest. So we've got these little RFID stickers on the bottom of them, and they're literally just a paper thin piece of material. There's a little bit of electronics in there. And so how it's going to work is when you walk in, you're going to get a glass, and that glass is assigned to you. And so as you walk around, all you have to do is walk up to a brewer and tap that glass on a little scanner that's on the table, and it tracks that taste.
So what will it look like for the user? Like how do you know later on which beers you've tried?
Yeah, so all you have to do, we actually don't have an app to install. And I don't know about you, but I hate installing new apps. That's like one of my serious pet peeves. And so I was like, I'm not building an app. It's not going to happen. So all you have to do is get out your smartphone or your laptop or your tablet and just go to spigotlabs.com. In fact, the URL is on the bottom of the glass, so spigotlabs.com/taste. And you enter in a unique 4-digit character that's on the bottom of your glass, and that'll get you logged in and show you a list of everything you tried. There's stats in there about the different ABV levels and how the brewers make them. The brewers actually have the ability to include whatever descriptions and information they want about each of the individual beers. So you get more information about what you tried, and then Craft Alley, I don't know if you guys have heard of them, they're a new company in town that is starting to sell crowlers in a brick and mortar liquor store, and also distribute those crowlers delivery style. And so Craft Alley is also coming into this festival, and we're going to include some links direct to their website where you can buy crowlers of the beer that you tried at the event here. So kind of a great end-to-end experience. I tasted the beer, I liked it, I can see what it was, I can know who it came from, and I can order it and have it show up at my house all just with the click of your smartphone.
Well, cheers to people seeing a problem and then wanting to resolve it. I think that's fantastic.
I think beer problems are the most fun problems to solve.
Talk about first world problems, like, gosh, I love this beer, I wish I knew how to get more of it.
Yep. And here we are.
Right, and here we are. So, whole families are welcome at the festival, is that correct?
Yep. So families, kids, in fact we've got a complimentary ticket for people that don't want to try any of the beer. So we have Happy Leaf coming to pour unlimited kombucha all afternoon. So for people that just want to come check it out, or if a family wants to come and maybe a designated driver wants to come along, they can get into the festival for free without paying for a ticket. Kids get in for free as well. So it's going to be outdoors here at Brews, and it's kind of a nice big grassy area, very laid back, very easygoing.
Pets?
No pets.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I mean, would you bring your pet to a beer festival?
Some people are crazy. Some people are crazy and they try, but some people not. So it's always a good thing to know before you come.
Yeah, it's worth mentioning Brews is a dog-friendly brewery. You may have heard some dogs barking in the background. We're actually in unincorporated Adams County, so they don't have the same rules that Denver has. But we're asking folks not to bring their pets along to the festival just because of all the people there and kind of the space and the families. We don't want to cause any trouble with the crowd.
Well, pets can tend to mingle not well sometimes. So.
And I've seen some golden retrievers that really overdo it.
Oh yeah. Little Shih Tzus, little ones can be crazy sometimes. So festival's rain or shine, is that correct? How can people plan for the festival?
Yeah, so classic Colorado event, rain or shine. Me personally, as the always be prepared guy, like I'm gonna bring my raincoat just in case. I will say that if it's raining a lot outside, we're gonna move the breweries into Brews and kind of have a little bit more intimate, a little bit more crowded tasting in here. But overall, we expect good weather, good spring, Colorado sunshine, and so we're hoping it's going to be a beautiful day and we can all just enjoy it.
Well, as almost all of them are anyway, right?
Right.
We have plenty of...
The odds are in our favor. We don't live in Seattle.
What about transportation? How would you guys recommend that people get to and home from, especially the festival?
Yeah, so like I said, Brews is about 15 minutes from downtown Denver, kind of depending on where you're coming from. Honestly, I'm going to take an Uber over. I think taking an Uber or Lyft is just good sense, and especially if you round up a few of your friends to come with you. It's really a piece of cake and costs you less than $10 each way. So I would recommend that. There is parking out back, and there's parking throughout the neighborhood. So if people choose to drive, if they come with a family, that's perfectly fine. But definitely recommend the Uber.
Well, and if you have the right friend, you said DD tickets are for free.
Yes, correct? Yes, exactly. So recruit your non-drinking friends.
All right. So where can people find more information about the festival?
So a number of different places. We've got a website at belgianbrewfest.com. We also have posted about the festival on Brews Beers, that's B-R-U-Z, on their Facebook page, their Twitter feed. The Spigot Labs feed also has all that information. So Spigot, S-P-I-G-O-T, labs.com, on Facebook, on Twitter, on all the social networks. So lots of ways to get tickets. Lots of ways to get more information. To get tickets, you can go to tickets.belgianbrewfest.com. And I'll tell you what, for anyone watching the podcast, use the promotional code double, DUBBEL, and we'll give you $8 off a ticket. So that'll make it $40 each instead of 48.
Well, that's awesome. It's always nice to get an extra free, well not free, extra less expensive to a beer festival. Because beer festivals are always fun, and everybody loves saving $1 or two. So thank you for doing that. Yeah.
Love to have you guys there.
So Scott, is there anything that we have not yet talked about that you think people would like to know about the festival?
I think we've covered it pretty well. One thing I will add is that Brews is doing an after party. We're calling it After Hours at Brews. So for anyone that has a wristband from the festival, they get happy hour pricing all night long at Brews. So that's all the more reason to bring your designated driver friend and just take the 4-hour festival and turn it into an 8-hour festival if you want to. So.
All right, well thank you very much. Everybody again, that is the Belgian Brew Fest on April 29th from 1 to 5 here at Brews Beers. Cheers.